Imagine earning 30,400 USD a month, a dream number for countless office workers. It equals the annual income of many highly educated professionals. Yet it is just 1 month's salary for a scammer sitting deep inside a transnational cybercrime compound. Behind that almost unreal figure lies a world that would make anyone shudder the moment they step into it. Imagine a scammer earning up to 30,400 USD per month, but to reach that number, he must throw himself into a relentless cycle. Hundreds of calls a day, weaving intricate webs of deception. Let's begin with that shocking number. 30,400 USD per month is not the salary of a major CEO or a famous entertainer. It is the income of someone buried deep inside organized cybercrime syndicates. To achieve that level, a typical scammer must maintain a brutal pace, around 300 calls per day. Each call is not just empty words, but a carefully orchestrated performance with countless variations. They impersonate bank staff, police officers, and more commonly, delivery employees, familiar roles that easily win people's trust. Have you ever wondered what life behind those phone calls looks like? Not luxurious offices with flexible schedules, but hidden compounds located in remote areas where the law can barely reach. These places are often found in countries like Cambodia, where criminal groups relocate to avoid increasing crackdowns from law enforcement across Asia. Imagine a typical day in the life of such a scammer. Early morning, he wakes up in an old building on a mountaintop, far from any bustling city. An area like Bokor Hill in Kampot Province, Cambodia, is not a peaceful tourist destination. It is a stronghold for more than 70 companies specializing in scams. These are transnational organizations with members from many countries, including many Vietnamese who get pulled into the vortex. At the top are strict Chinese bosses enforcing iron discipline. There is no leisurely breakfast. The scammer must jump straight into work, headset on, computer ready, scripts pre-written. Each call is a psychological battle, convincing victims that their delivery has a problem, that their bank account was incorrectly charged, and that following instructions will fix everything. But behind those instructions are fake links and fraudulent verification codes designed to make victims hand over access to their bank accounts. What keeps these scammers going at such insane speed? The Daily Revenue Board, something like a payroll sheet in the underworld. According to documents from a recently dismantled network, daily stolen amounts ranged from 19,000 USD to almost 380,000 USD. On some days, a single scammer stole 228,000 USD from one victim. These numbers aren't just financial rewards, they are what drives them forward. Imagine earning 30,400 USD a month. A scammer could live comfortably, buy luxury goods, even send money home to family. But is that life worth dreaming of? It is built on the suffering of thousands of victims. They live isolated, under strict surveillance, constantly fearing arrest. These compounds have no nearby residents, located atop misty mountains where howling winds and fog create an eerie prison-like atmosphere. They constantly relocate from busy urban areas to remote wilderness to avoid cross-border police operations. Now, let's go deeper into their methods, the weapons that make cybercrime increasingly dangerous. They no longer rely on crude tricks. Instead, they exploit advanced technologies such as AI and deepfakes to disguise themselves. A common script is impersonating a delivery employee. Picture this. You just purchased an item online and prepaid. Suddenly, you receive a call from someone claiming to be from a fast delivery company. They inform you that you accidentally transferred money to a membership account, and that if you don't cancel it immediately, you'll be charged 133.6 USD every month. Sounds reasonable, right? That's the trap. They send you a fake link with step-by-step instructions and a verification code. Panicking over losing money, you click the link and follow their directions, unaware that you've just handed control of your account to the scammer. One real story will shock you. A woman in Vietnam paid $20 for a food order. After receiving a similar phone call, she entered verification codes 6 times in one afternoon. The result? Nearly 38,000 USD, all her family's savings for her 3 children and emergencies, vanished. Her case is not unique. These stories are not just personal tragedies. They reveal common weaknesses: trustfulness, panic, and the desire to fix problems quickly. The more victims try to salvage the situation, the deeper they sink. Criminals exploit this, turning innocence into profit. And behind those victims is enormous financial damage. Over 456 million USD lost to online scams to date. From December 2019 to May 2024, police across multiple countries detected nearly 20,000 cases involving more than 17,000 perpetrators, with losses surpassing that figure. Online scams now account for 59% of fraud cases in Southeast Asia, becoming one of the region's most dangerous criminal threats. Even worse, the methods are becoming more sophisticated. Criminals use technology not only to deceive, but also to conceal their identities. They use social media, cross-border services, and internet apps to reach victims. Deepfakes mimic voices and faces. AI helps them write automated scripts. As a result, anyone can be a target: farmers, intellectuals, children, the elderly. A recent case dismantled by the Vietnamese Criminal Police Department exposed a cross-border network targeting 8,000 victims who lost more than 11 million USD. The group mostly impersonated delivery staff, handling order problems and stealing money with just a few clicks. To reveal the whole picture, we must acknowledge the relentless work of law enforcement. Using information from victims, investigators repeatedly traveled abroad to collect evidence from hotspots in Cambodia. Raids on compounds like Bokor Hill in Kampot Province show the tight cooperation between Vietnam and neighboring countries. Hundreds of suspects have been arrested and charged with fraud or using computer networks to appropriate property. But the fight is far from over. Criminals constantly adapt and relocate. In the end, this paints a clear picture. A scammer's 30,400 USD monthly income is not a dream. It is a nightmare disguised as success. It is built on the suffering of others and will eventually be punished by the law. You may ask, can you protect yourself from these calls? The answer lies in vigilance, double-checking information, avoiding unknown links, and reporting suspicious activity to authorities. Only when individuals raise awareness can society push back the darkness of cybercrime. Thank you for watching this story. If you found it meaningful, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video. And now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for staying with Societal Stories.